I'm Veronica, and I'll be talking about the Toolkit to Building Better Learners. We're all lifelong learners, whether we're learning for school, for work, or for our own personal hobbies. And given that the majority of learning is self-regulated, that is, it takes place outside of the classroom, away from your teachers and parents, it's critical that we not only know what to learn, but that we know how to learn. And two things go into this toolkit for learning. First, you have to have the right mindset, and second, you have to have the right tool set. So let's start with an analogy for learning and think about what's required for getting to shape, say by going to the gym. Now first, you have to be motivated to get yourself to the gym in the first place, just as we have to be motivated to get ourselves to the books or to our classrooms. But once you get to the gym, motivation isn't enough. You also have to know how your body works and how to use the equipment available to you both effectively and efficiently. So if I choose to just lift half-pound weights, it doesn't matter how motivated I am or how long I spend lifting those half-pound weights, my progress is going to be very limited. Choosing a form of exercise that is more appropriately and productively challenging, on the other hand, will lead to much bigger gains in physical fitness. Now, the same thing goes for learning. Not only do we learners have to be motivated, but we also have to know how to study. We have to have the right tool set. We have to know how our memory works, we have to know what activities to do, and we have to know how to structure our learning so that the time we put in is used both effectively and efficiently. And it turns out that the most effective learning strategies are the ones that engage learners more actively and more effortfully in the learning process. So researchers refer to these strategies as desirable difficulties. So they're things like intermixing the study of different concepts or of testing yourself before and throughout the study process rather than just at the end. Or spacing out learning to allow yourself time to forget in between revisiting of the same material. So these strategies can lead learners to make more mistakes, especially early on, and can make learning feel as if it's progressing more slowly. But they actually lead to better long-term learning. However, for the very same reasons that these desirable difficulties are good for learning, learners tend to think that they're not. Students will actively select against these more effective strategies in favor of easier but less effective strategies such as rereading. And it's because all too often we come into the learning situation with this misconception that if I can only find the right way of learning for me, learning will come easy. Or if it's difficult, it might be impossible for me. And this mindset that difficulty means that I'm not learning actively works against us, because what the science of learning shows, and what it's shown repeatedly, is that difficulty is integral to the very process of learning. So what we should be doing is we should import the mindset that we have in the gym into the classroom. No pain, no gain.